This is the sound of a broken or loose exhaust heat shield over the drive shaft exhaust area. As time goes on, and because of living in a terrible snowy climate, the heat shield broke off and makes a terrible rattle sound. So I'll show how to fix it without fully removing it or buying a replacement heat shield. This will cost around $5, and by the way, this process is the same for any loose or broken heat shield on your vehicle. You can clearly see the holes on this aluminum sheet metal. This has been driving me nuts for months, and now it's time to fix this. Oh, by the way, I'll put all the tools and supplies used in the description below. Please hit that like button if this helps and subscribe. There are a ton of helpful videos on this channel you can watch, so check those out later. First, lift up the car and start locating and pushing all the heat shields. If it moves or looks bad, then you know it needs to be re-secured. This one is definitely bad. Okay, so first spray some penetrating oil on these rusty bolts or nuts and let it soak for a little bit. Then grab a ratchet and socket to remove these nuts or bolts. This nut uses an 11mm socket. Do this for all of the other areas where there are holes in the heat shield.
One down, 3 to go.
Now, I wanted to show this nut. It is so badly rusted, I can't get the nut off with a regular ratchet and socket.
Okay, let's move this. It's pretty badly rusted, so I'm going to try a 10mm now. Nope, no grip. Pliers. It looks like that it's so badly rusted, it's just coming off. Look at that.
Let's clean this up. Glad I put penetrating oil on these.
Now, instead of replacing this whole piece, get yourself a tape measure and see how big the hole is. You want to put a piece of metal here, and it has to be a little bit longer than the hole. So this means I need about 1.5 inches long. Measure that for all the ones with the holes. About 1.5, probably for all of them. Okay.
Now, you could either grab some mending braces or find some scrap sheet metal or aluminum, which I have here. And or you could use some washers. However, you got to make sure the washers are bigger than the hole so the nut doesn't go through it. I'll be reusing some of the nuts, but you might have to get some as well. These are cheap if you buy them at a hardware store. That is, if you don't already have these lying around. I'll put all of these parts in the description below. Also, if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe if this has helped so far. Also mention in the comments if you have any other good ways to re-secure these or your thoughts on this video. This should help others out. Anyway, next I'll show you how to install this. And you might be amazed, this actually works.
Just take a bracket, put that in like here, and then put your nut on right here. Till it's tight, on your 2 hands, and this will hold it up.
Grab a brace, nut, socket, and ratchet, and tighten this.
Just snug. There we go.
Now do this for the rest.
So, here's the bracket. Here's the nut. You can put another nut on, or you can use a washer instead if you want. This isn't going anywhere, as you can see. Check the other ones, make sure they're just as tight. They are. Look at that. That is not going to rattle anymore.
This is a quick 30-minute project to reuse your hanging heat shield and not spend much money in the process, if any. Please mention in the comments if you have any other good ways to secure this other than with glue. As mentioned earlier, I'll put all the tools and supplies used in the description, and please don't go to a crooked dealership to fix something as easy as this. Always think how to fix your car or truck yourself. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now go fix your vehicle.
See you later.
Here's a bonus clip of how this broken heat shield sounded inside the car before it was fixed. I thought the transmission was getting bad, but nope. Instead, you can hear this humming sound. Kinda sounds like a angry cat purring.